What is your name?
Brian Ingino.
Okay. Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Canyon Country, California. I grew up by Leona Cox on Delight Street until 4th grade, and then going into 5th grade we moved over by Canyon Country Park and I went to Mitchell School, and then from there I went to Sierra Vista and on to Canyon High School from 94 to 98.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Even being a poor student, I still wanted to be a teacher because of the way that teachers inspired me.
How was high school for you?
I loved high school. I loved playing sports, being involved, but when it came to class, I was not the best student, and you could say that some teachers were surprised that I came back and actually became a teacher.
So tell me about what happened that night.
I graduated from Canyon in '98. I moved down to San Diego and went to junior college. And like I said, I didn't make wise decisions as a young adult. And I drank a lot, partied a lot. And basically, May 1st, 1999, 2 weeks before my 19th birthday, we were leaving a party about 4 in the morning. And we were just a couple blocks away from my house. And we took some back streets and hit some dips in a Jeep, and the Jeep rolled. And when it rolled, I was in the back and I put my hand up on the roll bar, and we basically flipped and hit a parked car and then went upside down. And while we're upside down, my hand was between the Jeep and the concrete as we slid down about 50 yards. And luckily, I was passed out in the back seat, and seconds before the accident, I put my seatbelt on. I don't see it as a disability. I see it as part of who I am, and I make jokes about it and love it, and hopefully it helps other people accept disabilities or things that might not be what we call normal on them. So, I mean, we are the way that we are, and I just hope that people can respond to that and learn from it like I did. The worst part of the whole thing was I'm very close with my parents. I love my mom and dad tremendously, and they got a call at about 5 in the morning, 4:30, saying your son's been in an accident, he's in the hospital, and you need to come see him. Well, my parents lived in Canyon Country and then to drive all the way to San Diego not knowing what happened. Eventually, about 12 hours later, they found out, but they didn't know if I was going to be alive or dead or what. And I always feel horrible that I put my parents through this. And I mean, had my actions caused me to die and I didn't put my seatbelt on, I couldn't imagine what my parents would go through, and that I did that to them.
How have you grown as a person since the accident?
One, I've matured, but I think that's more with age. People might not believe that if they've seen me teach. But I appreciate life. I love life. I'm so grateful every day. I love coming to my job. I love the students, and I'm not worried about being cool anymore like I was back then. I think that's the big thing that I've never really realized in my life until right now, is that, I did all that because I wanted to be cool and I wanted to be accepted and things like that, because I thought that was the way to get in. And now I just be me, and if you don't like me, then you don't like me, So that was good for me.
Tell me about what you would say or do to prevent kids from doing the same thing.
I think the biggest thing would be to let my parents tell them what they went through, and what they would have gone through and what could have happened from my mistake. The hard part of it is, drinking and driving, texting and driving. distracted driving recklessly. The majority of the times you get away with it and you don't get caught and it's fine and it's not you don't see it as a big deal. But it's that one time that you mess up or something happens that you can never take back, and you can't change that, and it ruins your life. And I was just fortunate enough that it didn't ruin my life, but improved my life, and I was seconds away from it ruining the life for people around me that are very close friends with me. So just that you can't take back the mistake once it does go wrong.
Perfect.